Still no legendary. Oh! This is the first legendary. We got it! Alright, guys, here's a treat. We have our first legendary in the entire 2 months that I've been streaming.
As soon as I sit down.
As soon as Kurt sits down, we get a legendary. So, I mean, it's not a golden legendary. Well, it might be a golden legendary. We don't know yet. But it's here. Whoa! Darius Crowley!
Oh my god. Is he used in any decks?
There's like a Rush Warrior deck.
Okay.
Agent says GG. We did it, guys. We got there. No more. Okay, so there's no more packs for us to open tonight now.
My penny timer just reset.
Our penny timer reset, and we're not opening new packs. We're saving our gold. So Warlock was banned, just like I thought. Yeah. He was really good, but the Warrior was banned, right?
Warrior
so Pasca thinks he's just he thinks he can beat up on those aggro lineups really strongly.
Well, to be fair, he's running 2 major controls.
He's running 2 major controls, but I mean, he has to like the mage itself is going to be the difficult one for him.
Yeah, well, I mean, the mage is the first up, so it's just going to become a question of.
So the difference between like the super quest or like the quest, but running 3 deck tournaments versus 4 deck tournaments means it makes it a lot easier with the 3 decks to target, because you're banning one and then you just have to fight a best of 3. It's easy to target one of the decks because you just have to be able to crush that one deck twice.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? So it's really easy for you to target something like, for example, something that's really...
Priest player is roping on one.
No, it means that our...
Okay.
Blizzard. It means Blizzard's stupid.
We play our quest and then we're just roping. Like an asshole.
No, it wasn't working. It's getting better. There was like a month or 2 there where it was really bad. Where it would like every single time you started up a game, it was like, no, we're screwed up. So, oh my god, he has an amazing start.
That's a really good start, yeah.
So we're gonna see. I can see Radical winning this like 9 times out of 10. Cinderstorm, Counterspell. I'd like to see Counterspell actually. You're not scared of this Oracle at all. I don't understand why you're pushing.
He wants the
face damage. 5 damage. 5 damage
wow.
to the face. So how does he? I think he's got to trade it in first.
See what he gets.
Trade it in double Spirit Lash.
Oof. That's way better.
No, it's not. It's not, because this is a guaranteed kill.
It's a guaranteed kill. Yeah,
and you heal for 4.
Okay.
You're like, oh, okay, fine. No,
oh, he heals his face?
Why?
What?
What are you doing with your life, Pasca?
What? I don't understand that.
And the counterspell
comes down.
He was hoping to get the Cinderstorm off next turn, right?
Yeah.
So he could Spirit, like, what is more important here? Spirit Lash.
He plays it
directly into it, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Cinderstorm, it's got to get no damage to the face. 1 damage to the face, so the 3/1 lives. Okay,
that's not the worst.
What do you do here? I think you play Vexcro. You have to play Vexcro.
No,
because you can play both of those next turn. Yeah, that's correct.
You can play both of those next turn? What do you mean?
The Vexcro.
Oh, Vexcro Counterspell. Yeah.
Because he's going to play Rotten Applebaum this turn for sure.
Wow.
But there's nothing else you can do. Fireball kills you no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you can't play around
Fireball. You can't play around Fireball, so you have to play this. No. Why would you not play the Vexcro? You can't get past that.
He wants the extra 1. I don't know. It seems like a bad decision.
It seems not great. I mean, you're saving Vexcro for when you get bigger. This is the problem with Vexcro, right? Like, you're tempted to play it. It becomes an auto kill minion. It's 4 mana 3/3 that just dies. Basic. If it was a 4 mana 4/4 that did this,
oh my god, it would be insane.
Not insane. It would just be playable.
Okay. In arena.
In arena, it would
fucking insane. It's already like an auto kill. Like, you must kill this thing instantly.
I mean, like, let's.
If you made it stat appropriate and gave it that ability, it would be nuts.
Oh, what if that procced? Proc! A month ago, that would have procced. They switched it around.
Oh, okay.
They would have they switched. I'm almost positive that would have procced about a month
Really?
ago. They switched it, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been insane if it procced.
Oh, does he like? He's got a.
Psychic Scream.
Oh no!
Wow, that's pretty good.
But push 1 damage to the face, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you play that and you heal.
Nice.
And then next turn, Fireball kills you. Top deck Fireball. Watch it.
Top deck Fireball.
Top deck Fireball.
Top deck Fireball for exactly.
I'm predicting it right now. Top deck Fireball.
Top deck. Oh,
Glyph
Fireball.
Oh, it's gonna be explosive room. So.
Yeah, that's the only option.
Yeah, and then thing.
The problem is, what's he gonna play on 9 mana as this like super control priest? That's gonna carry over any damage. Oh,
that's good. That's gonna break even. So
that's a break even.
That's a break even against the explosive runes.
Yeah.
So he plays
2 turns till Pyro still.
Yeah. So he needs to heal. So he can heal. That'll put him up to 7. And next turn, if he plays Shadow Reaper onto him and a heal, he'll survive. But that's the only way he lives.
Unless there's a Fireball top deck.
I will. Yeah, unless there's a Fireball top deck. Yeah. Boonk. We're waiting with bated breath.
Mirror image.
Pink. I mean, Pascal has to know what card that is, right?
Oh yeah, he hasn't played it in forever. Everything else costs less than 6.
Yeah, exactly, right? You have to know what card that is. There's like... No, Pascal! Why? Think about what card he could have in his hand. You know the deck list.
Oh, and he top decks the Fireball.
And he takes the Fireball anyways. So Pyroblast and the Fireball would have done it regardless.
Yeah,
but I mean,
the game was over no matter what. But that was your chance.
It was still right. Like you got to get the point of Hearthstone is not actually like to get the best win. Like I mean, it is to get the best winning deck, but it's about grinding out those extra percentages, right?
Yep.
Like taking those 60% chances and turning them into 62% chances, right? So like
you do that enough.
You do that enough, and you're gonna turn yourself from a rank 10 into a rank 8, from a rank 8 into a rank 6, right? Rank 6 into 5, eventually rank 1 into legend, and that's how you get better at the game. Is you find the little bit of edges. Yes, it is about collecting cards, getting the big OP bullshit. Because I mean, you're not gonna win without those cards. But once you get all those cards, the actual skill comes into how do I get the slim edges? How do I turn taking out this loot hoarder and putting in a psychic scream that gives me the extra 0.5% win? I win like 1% more of games, right? That's how you get good at Hearthstone. You find those edges, you employ those edges, which is very important. So Pascal, he's sticking with the priest. And I think Priest was his one chance of winning here. I think Radical... I don't know, actually. It's really hard to say. I don't know these matchups that well, right? He does have a Dustbreaker in hand, so if Pascal can find a Dragon, anytime in the next 3 turns, I have a feeling that he's going to take down this game. So I think we might...
There's a Dragon.
And there's a Dragon.
That's a good Dragon.
That's a good Dragon, too. So we might see a 20-minute long surrender of Radical here. But I have beer. I don't know about you guys.
I don't, actually. Could you grab me one?
I'm going to cheer empty can.
It's like, all right, I'll cheers you, but...
I thought you were super excited about...
I'm very excited about watching a grindy slow.
A grindy slow game. So one time I was actually forced to abandon a match.
Really?
Because it was this maid or this priest versus Big Spell Mage, I want to say.
Okay.
No, against Warrior, against Dead Hands Man Warrior.
Okay.
And
Dead Hands Man?
Dead Man's Hand?
Okay.
Dead Man's Hand?
That's what I figured it was. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, Dead Man's Hand Warrior. And basically it was like a 15 minutes in and they were like still like 30 turns from the rope like the end, like the cap of turns, the turn cap.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't watch this anymore, guys. We need to go on to the next set. I'm sorry. Like I can only cast so much of one game.
Yeah, that's.
And then I finished like 2/3 of the next set before that game finished. So like another game and a half later, they were like, okay, we're done. I was like, all right, well, I'm almost done. So whoever won that game can fight the winner here. It was pretty bad.
How do they not fatigue themselves out?
Because Dead Man's Hand is infinite, right?
Okay.
So it is a card that puts whatever's in your hand. If you have both of Dead Man's Hand in your hand, it makes you infinite. Your hand infinite. And then the priest has that Archbishop that steals your opponent's deck.
Oh god.
So your deck now, instead of being a 50 card or a 30 card deck, becomes like a 50 card deck. So it ends up being like a 50 card deck against like a infinite deck, and it's dumb.
Yeah, that's dumb.
And it's a really long game to watch.
It's really long and really boring.
This guy hero power passed. This other guy, he also hero power passed. And then also this other guy, he played Archbishop Benedictus. And then he passed. And then the other guy killed the 4/6, and then he passed. Alright, so moving on to the finals. This is the super exciting finals of tournament number 32. Game number 2,
Psychic Screaming.
Psychic Scream. This is a really good Psychic Scream.
That's a really good Psychic Scream.
Putting 7 insane 1/1s in there. No ability to kill off a 12 damage worth of Vine Cleaver, though.
That is unfortunate. He's still 2 turns away from Alexstrasza.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's going to live to Alexstrasza, most likely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So it's not a big problem. Alexstrasza is more of like a finishing move against your opponent.
He's not going to Alexstrasza himself?
He could. Most of the time, it's like a finisher. You play Alexstrasza after you've played your own Anduin.
Sure.
The Death Knight. You play your Priest Death Knight, and then you just start painting him in the face a bunch to kill him.
Sure.
So I think I'd like to see Radical just try and push damage here, right? Like, how far away? We're 1 turn away.
See, this is why I was thinking, like, oh, maybe he's going to go for Alexstrasza himself, because, like, that's a pretty damn scary board to have 7 health against.
Wow! So I mean, you want to first off gain life.
You want to
you want to trade off all your death rattles, and then so you probably want to kill off the Fungomancer because you don't want him to have Fungomancer in his deck.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. Good call. Kill the Fungomancer and then bash 1 into a 3/3 so that you don't kill one of his 1/1s.
Yeah, pretty much. And then you gain 2 cards, plus you gain 3 armor. Psychic Stream. You're not getting any more out of Shadow Visions anyways. I was thinking like he's 1 turn away from even Shadow Visioning a Psychic Stream.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, yeah, I think that's the That's pretty good though.
That is pretty good.
That's like super insanely good.
Well, it's a good follow-up, but you know what was better was Psychic Scream.
No. This is actually absurdly good. This is way better.
Lifesteal?
This is way better. Because it's twice as much. That's 16 HP. So he just wins the game based off that play alone.
Probably. But he also probably won the game off Psychic Scream, right?
No, because he was like, there's still like what still won the game? If he had top decked.
Oh, that's
pretty good. So like, let's say minus the last card here, if he gets Leroy Jenkins, the 1/1, a 1/1, another 1/1, 2/1.
Oh.
2/1 again.
Oh.
Ooh, Divine. You always get Divine Favor off of Divine Favor. I swear to God, it's got to be a Hearthstone glitch.
It's design space. Ben Brode put it there, his parting gift before he left.
Exactly.
Why didn't you keep one of those in your hand?
Because reasons. Because he saw the second Divine Favor.
Because he knows he has a Divine Favor.
I gotta play things.
Play all the cards. It's like, oh, okay.
There's the second.
There's the second one.
Heal.
You have my gratitude.
Does he though? I don't think he does. I have a feeling
I have a
that
feeling that you're actually being sarcastic about that.
that's a very sarcastic gratitude emote. 1/1/1. This is going to be a 3/1 elemental that just gets killed.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
3/1 elemental.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't play.
Doesn't even play it. Okay, he's scared of the 1/1s. Do you play Archbishop Benedictus here? Do you steal a deck full of 1/1s?
Deck full of shit. Just
You could even steal a 1/1 based off that Oracle.
You are past redemption.
That one not sarcastic.
no.
That was very angry.
That's legit salt.
Speak your peace. Speak your peace.
Alright. Here comes the Divine.
It's a 1/1.
That's a 1/1. That's a pretty good card.
That's a really good card.
That's a pretty good card as well, actually. That stops 8 damage to your face. That's a bunch of more 1/1s. Tyrion?
Tyrion is not a 1/1.
Tyrion is not a 1/1. Anduin, also not a 1/1. That's a good card to have to finish the game, but it kills your own 8/8, which is not good.
It's not the situation you want to be.
Spear Lash? It's gonna be, you're gonna be using Spear Lash.
Spirit Lash.
He kills a lot of 1/1s, is what I heard.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need to heal my face.
Yeah, his face is fine.
Tyrion and 2 1/1s. Probably from here. I would assume you want to be keeping these 1/1s in hand.
Yeah, you don't have any more divine favors. There's no point in dumping your hand for no reason.
Yeah. So death, that means what? That's 14 damage, leaving him at 1 HP. And lethal for next turn with the Shadowy Rat. So Pasca's gonna give up game number 2. I have to pee again. I mean, you've been here for like half an hour. I like have to pee twice. Again.
You have the child bladder.
I have beer in me.
I know.
No! Play the death and set up lethal.
He still has.
He still has infinite ways to win the game. But
Yeah. His game is still.
this is still upsetting to me.
forever.
Pasca? Pasca. Rid is overrated.
He still has lethal.
He still has extra lethal.
He still has more than lethal.
But he doesn't.
Reporting for duty.
And the hero power.
Uh-huh.
And the level up gives you taunt.
Oh, level up gives you taunt. Well, he doesn't know that.
I mean, he would have played this turn anyways.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, because the Shadow Reaper would have given lethal. How do we avoid this? So we're probably going to Twilight's Call, Amara. I'd like to see Amara. I might as well get an extra 8/8 out there. Why not? You don't need Zola for this game. That's armor, I suppose. Yeah, it kind of does the same thing. You might as well heal then.
Sure.
This would push 9 damage to the face. The Iron Beak Owl pushes 9 damage to the face. I think you gotta play Baku. Forced to play Baku? What is the point of the Iron Beak Owl?
So he can kill the 8/5. This weapon. Like, I don't know.
Alright, so trade, still dies to those two. Trade, still dies to those two. That. Yeah, absolutely everything he'll. Yeah.
Yeah, use your weapon.
Okay, so Radical gives up game number 1. 1? I want to say 1.
It's 2.
What was game number 1?
Radical.
Oh yeah, you did win. Alright, so we're going into game number
Game
3.
3.
Game 3.
In the finals.
In the finals. Game 3 of the finals. I'm going to go pee again.
I'm here to commentate the leave button.
The leave button, yeah.
Yeah. It's going good.
I got you, man.
All right.
You asked for it.
I I don't know what to talk about. They have cards they're picking. You probably aren't keeping Meteor, I guess. I don't know. Okay, he throws his whole hand away.
Hail and well met.
Did you know that he sucks dick professionally?
Job's done.
That's a pretty shitty starting hand for Pasca. Not gonna lie, he doesn't have anything at all versus a Lost in the Jungle and Argent Squire follow-up. I think you just ping a 1/1 pass. What are you gonna do?
The light protects me. Speak your
Very strong, aggressive start coming out of the Paladin player. But he really does suck dick professionally. I mean, Hearthstone.
Yes, I suck the Hearthstone dick professionally. That is what I do for a living.
It's true. I've seen it. Yeah, no. Paladin player is being super aggressive.
Really?
Mage player is not being super aggressive.
Alright, so
Very
he does have a Artificer in hand, which is a very large amount of winning this game. He has some heal with Alexstrasza. So we have multiple avenues of healing here. We do have a way of killing a board once, then twice, possibly a third form of healing. We'll find out. No form of healing.
No.
With coin in hand, this is actually really bad for him. Does pick the counterspell though. So, yeah. Coin is going to come out to test that. Liam. I didn't remember seeing Liam in there.
Huh.
the light protects me.
What is Liam? It's like a
Liam
it's like a
turns
one
all of
cost.
your 1-drops in your deck into legendary minions.
Oh.
Oh, he does have Prince Liam in there.
Huh.
So basically, yeah, your Lost in the Jungles, your Veterans, your Squires, your Blessing of Mites, your Fireflies, Glacial Shards, all of those Righteous Protectors,
Become endgame stuff.
they just become like random legendaries. So not
Well, yeah,
necessarily, but
But
a lot of-
generally speaking, legends are going to be on the higher end of the cost.
generally speaking, you're gonna have like 5/5 for 7s though that like
Yeah.
give you.
But that's better than a 1/1 for 1.
That's I suppose.
At that stage in the game,
Yeah, that's true.
it's just more stat. It could literally say, like, transform all your 1-drops into random minions, and it would probably be pretty good.
Probably, actually, that's true. So, is he gonna play this turn? That's in deck, right?
In your deck.
Yeah, in your deck.
No.
You don't need that. Why are you
Apple
playing
Bomb.
Apple Bomb?
Apple Bomb. What a weird...
Radical. Why are you trying to throw this finals? I mean, you get a guaranteed spot into tomorrow's tournament, which is a pretty good reward, right? How? You're gonna play again tomorrow.
You get to play more video
You're gonna play this free game that you would not be playing otherwise for free tomorrow. But I mean, I still have that the hat trick bonus here. So I mean, if you win 3 in a row, you still get $10. I'm the only person to ever accomplish this feat.
You haven't paid anybody out yet?
I actually haven't paid anybody out for this, but I have won the last 3 tournaments in a row that I've played.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm the only person who technically, unofficially, even though there was like a big span between all the games,
Oh, that doesn't
I won 2 in a row, and then I gave up my spot for our new guy, and then I won the tournament, the last tournament, right there in
Definitely doesn't count.
PH Gamble.
I see it. That's a new hat trick.
So that's it's the new unofficial multiple games spread apart hat trick.
Totally legit.
See, those could have been all
That's all
Those could
playing
have all
into a
been
flame strike. I don't know
random
what
legendaries.
I don't know what you're doing, man. Playing right into a flame strike.
This is him not playing that. This is him playing that apple bomb that turn instead of Prince Liam, because this
Yeah,
this would have been a legendary, a random legendary.
they all would have been.
No, this one wouldn't have been, and this one, like only the Firefly would have been turned into a random legendary. But... And that
You have my gratitude.
you have it. I don't know if he does.
Once again,
Once again, see,
feeling like
this
that might be a
illegitimate.
little bit salty.
Let's set off a volcano.
I don't know the password to that.
It's so it's drum, this leaf, turtle, this leaf, bottom leaf.
Huh.
It took somebody on Reddit teaching me how to do that.
Fair enough.
I think you meteor here.
Meteor seems really
Yeah,
good.
you see, you heal for 6.
That seems to go with Meteor, sure.
Stegonon?
Abomination. I like big stats and dealing damage to myself when I am the control deck.
Yeah, I know, right? I like dealing everything. Well, I mean, actually, it's not a terrible choice here.
No.
It kills everything on the board.
Yeah, that's true.
That both of these could be legendary minions right now, right? Like, now you just have a 5/5 for 5.
Amazing.
That's not a legendary minion.
Yeah, but it could have been.
Could have been.
If only.
What could have been? That's a pretty good.
That is really
thing for
good.
pig. You know, it's better than healing for a lot with just a 1 mana card. How much
Yeah.
is he healed with here? 20. Yeah, he's healed for 20 with this card.
At least.
No, he's healed for 20.
Is
It
he-
says right there, Kurt.
I know, but he hasn't taken any damage
No.
since he started doing that.
Maybe 1, so maybe it's 21.
So, like I said,
it's possible.
at least 20.
At least.
Okay. Oh, okay. He had a divine favor.
So divine favor. Hero power. He says, I don't want you to heal for another 20 damage. If you could not, that would be fantastic.
I survived you healing for 20 once, and maybe I have a chance. I won't if you heal for another 20.
Oh, he's got Nosdormu! Golden Nosdormu! That can't be from deck. Obviously, no. Baku.
Do.
Was Prince Liam golden?
Yeah.
Does pick up the Blizzard too. Free Blizzard. And we're gonna see a Kupasa win takedown.
Take down the tournament. I don't know. Nosdormu might win it.
It's true. We don't have Jaina yet, right?
There's no Jaina. Nosdormu seems really good. I mean,
Seems pretty good. I mean, Bulgar seems pretty good too.
that seems less good.
It's less good, but I mean,
Nosdormu like makes your opponent.
what's gold? No. Bulgar is not from deck. Why is Nosdormu? That can't be right. Created by Prince Liam. So if he's not golden, why is he golden?
Did he change his deck?
This is super weird. Well, we'll find out if he plays him, but that seems super odd. Job's done. I mean, I'm not going to fault him for putting in Golden Nosdormu into his...
Sure. That seems like a really weird choice to put into your deck, but you know.
Yeah.
Well played. Reporting to duty.
Well played. Alright, we're at 8, 12, 13 damage. I mean, we're playing Frostlit Jaina this time, every time. And then healing for 1. Oh, yeah.
Does this do all minions?
This does all minions, so it does your minions too.
So what if he goes Smirkface, Abomination, Dragon's Fury?
Most of the time.
Most of the time it lives. But sometimes.
Most of the time he. So he is gonna go Dragon's Fury here. It looks like. So that means this 8/8. Yeah, Meteors. It's gonna live with 2 HPs, 2 of the HPs, which is a pretty large amount of HPs.
So if he'd gone completely face and played the Abomination, and
He could have
Dragon's
lived
Fury-
with 1 HP.
1 HP.
1 HP. He had. So he traded in 3 damage, and that Abomination was 2 damage, right?
He traded in 3. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. I miscounted.
It was almost lethal, but it was pretty close. Yeah, it's with the deck he's running, it's actually guaranteed lethal. If he had had one more damage, it would have been guaranteed lethal. He would have had just paying for lethal.
Yeah.
So I would have not faulted him for that play. All right, guys. So Pasca is going to take down tournament number 32.